dragons don't exist. But if they did, which would be pretty cool, they need to conform to Earth's biological and physical rules. So we figured we'd make a fun video about which of these famous fantasy dragons would have the best shot at being more than just fantasy. To rank these dragons' believability, we'll start with the most egregiously unnatural characteristic of dragons, and move up from there. Look, obviously dragons breathe fire, but we looked into it and the only thing that even comes close to that in nature is the bombardier beetle, which fires boiling hot liquid from its butt to burn its enemies. Not exactly fire breathing. So let's just move on to the issue of limbs. Most Western depictions of dragons, like on the Welsh flag, have 4 legs and 2 wings for a total of 6 limbs. But all bony creatures on land or in the air evolved from a 4-limbed fish whose body is the blueprint for every other bony creature, including a hypothetical dragon, clearly a bony creature. This would make it very unlikely for a 6-limbed dragon to have evolved on Earth. That's why some fantasy writers, filmmakers, and game designers have used real bats, birds, and pterosaurs as models for their 4-limbed dragons. So we're placing all these 6-limbed dragons in the bottom tier, including the Smaug from the theatrical release of the first Hobbit film. The Smaug from the second film, however, gets to move on, since the filmmakers removed his front legs, not because they particularly cared about Earth's evolutionary history, but because they thought it would make for a more expressive performance. A wingless 4-legged dragon would be accurate too, but without magical flight like in Eastern depictions of dragons, that's basically just a lizard. So let's talk about wings. Animals need them in order to fly, which means they need big chest muscles to flap their wings, which means they need a tall ridge on their specially modified sternums called a keel for the muscles to attach to.